Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. So I know I was a little bit MIA for a couple of weeks. I did take some time off from YouTube because I actually got really sick. I ended up with a really bad cold that then turned into a really bad ear infection that I'm still overcoming. So my right ear is actually completely blocked. I can barely hear myself, honestly, so I hope I don't sound too sick. But I actually am not complaining. I wanted to take today as an opportunity to talk about how to bounce back from getting run down or burnt out, because honestly, I'm only human. I'm still trying to practice living a well-balanced life, and I thought, let's just talk about it today. I'm going to share my tips and also tell you guys what I ended up doing to get out of my sick phase and just bounce back so I can get back into life, get back into making videos for you guys. And also, before we get into today's video, I have some really exciting news. I cannot believe it. It is finally here. Today is the day that my study skills book, The High School Survival Guide, is officially out and in stores. So if you guys want to get your hands on a copy of my study skills book, it's honestly applicable for students of all ages though, from high school to college and university. It's going to be available in Barnes & Noble's, Walmart, Chapters, and a few other leading book retailers. So if you don't have any of those retailers nearby, then you can also order online through Amazon, and I'll leave all the links to a whole bunch of stores that you can order it off in the description box below. Okay, so onto today's video. I honestly spent the last week and a half becoming a sloth, actually. I was in my pajamas for a good 7 days, and I just really wanted to give my body the rest that it needed so that I could bounce back as quickly as possible. Watching old shows, movies, I rewatched the whole series of Gossip Girl. Love that show. If you guys like it too, then thumbs up and comment below. And honestly, getting as much vitamins and minerals into my body as I possibly could, because food is fuel. So a ton of green juices as well. But I'm going to share with you my top tips for bouncing back from burnout and re-energizing your body so you can get back into life and being your healthy and happy self. So let's get into my top tips. Okay, so tip number one is to eat more. Okay, what do you mean eat more? Like get fat and sit in your PJs all day? No, eat more of the good stuff. So you need to make sure that you're getting a whole bunch of healthy food into your diet, especially when you're sick. Honestly, you should be eating well throughout the year, but if you are sick or you feel that you're getting run down, then make sure to get a lot more veggies into your diet. A lot of green vegetables are a really good source of vitamins and minerals that you need to keep your body healthy and energized. So I would just have a ton of green juices wherever possible. I'm talking kale, spinach, celery, spirulina, wheatgrass, all that delicious stuff. I actually just mix it in with a little bit of fruit like a banana and make it into a smoothie, and it's not that bad. So make sure you're eating more of all the good stuff. Next tip is to prioritize sleep. So I love sleep. I honestly spent the last week and a half sleeping a ton. One night I ended up sleeping for about 13 hours straight. I was so exhausted. I think my body just really needed it. But really make sure that you are prioritizing sleep. So if you feel that you're getting run down, try and make a little bit of time to schedule in a nap during the day, just to give your body that little bit of rest that it really needs so you don't end up tipping over the edge and ending up with a really bad cold like yours truly. And even just prioritizing sleep so that you go to bed a little bit earlier each night. So try and get your homework done earlier, or even just try and prioritize your sleep over other tasks and responsibilities. Because if you feel that you're getting sick, then if you do get sick, you're really not going to be any good to anyone, including yourself. The next tip is to exercise for fun. So when you're getting run down or burnt out, your energy supplies are already low. So you really shouldn't be doing high intensity workouts, and especially not too long for endurance either. If anything, I would recommend that you opt for some low intensity exercise that you actually find really enjoyable. So walking the dog, going to the park with a friend, even going and doing some yoga classes. Things that are going to make sure that you are being active, but that you're not breaking out too much of a sweat that you're left feeling exhausted afterwards. Because you really don't want to be using all of the energy that you have left, which is probably not that much, for something like exercise, and that's just going to end up making you burnt out even faster. So just opt for some smarter choices when you exercise. Still be active, still use your body, but try and aim for doing low intensity over high intensity as well. The next tip is to practice peace. So this means to really set aside some time just to quieten down, switch off, whether you want to take some time out to do some meditation, go to a yoga class, listen to some classical music, even just have a nice cup of tea in the evenings. Just something that's going to allow you to switch off from all of the crazy chaos in the world so that you can slow down and really reduce all of the cortisol and adrenaline that's probably pumping through your veins, especially if you're very stressed or you're overworked as well. The last tip, tip number 5, is to learn to say no. N-O. So this is a really important one. If you are getting run down, if you're feeling very overwhelmed and your energy levels are low already, then you need to stand up for yourself. You need to say no, whether it's to do a favor for someone or something else. It's really important that you don't feel guilty prioritizing yourself, because you really won't be any good to anyone else, including yourself, if you take on too much, and you will end up getting run down and burnt out, and it's really not worth it. So learn to say no and know that it's totally okay. So I really want to know, what is your number 1 tip for avoiding burnout or bouncing back from burnout? So leave your tips in the comment box below. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, then a thumbs up to show me some love. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button below so you get notified whenever I post up. Like I said, I'm going to try and post up much more frequently. I'm going to aim for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays starting next week. We will see how I go. I'm going to do my best to get all of that sort of stuff filmed and edited in time, so hope you guys are getting very excited. And also, if you want to check out my study skills book, The High School Survival Guide, then make sure to check it out. I'll leave all of the links to some different retailers in the description box below. Like I said, it's available in Barnes & Noble's, Walmart, Chapters, and a couple of other retailers, I think, and you can also purchase it online if you don't have any of those retailers near you. So just check the description box below, and I will see you guys in a couple of days. Love you. Bye.